Hello everyone and welcome in a new video. Today we are going to have a look at Zed, the Shadow Master, current situation in this patch. Enjoy. Zed is a ruthless and merciless assassin that seeks and uses any means to destroy all threats to his nation and his ideals. To have a better understanding at his core gameplay, we are going to look at some challenger footage of Only Zed, a Korean Zed player. In the early game, you should stay calm against aggression and last hit while damaging your enemy. Never take rash actions, always make moves that goes according to your master scheme. A true Zed player always have a plan B. If you feel that the enemy is playing right into your course of actions, they are simply trying to bait your living shadow. Remember, the key to winning the landing phase is to have the upper hand mentally. As a habit, you should always push and roam so that in the mid-game you are already free to scout the map. The biggest two problems that most of Zed players will encounter are taking your hard-earned kills and your allies dying for no reason. Take this as a lesson that as an assassin you are self-dependent, and your only allies are your shadows. In the late game, you always position yourself at the sides off the back line. A Zed player will only go for the target with the highest value in the enemy team, either in damage or utility. Zed excels in nuking any enemy champion from full to zero and chasing stray opponents to secure the kill. Never risk yourself in a duel, because everyone knows that Zed will come victorious. In patch 12.23, Zed is a champion that will help you climb from the lower rank. The better you are with this champion, the higher your win rate. Zed is considered a safe pick in mid lane when having a magic damage jungler or support. In top lane, Zed is currently an average duelist, but rushing Ravenous Hydra compensate makes it a viable pick. With the recent changes in the jungle, Zed is viable if and only if you understand the matchups and can read the flow of the game. As always, we take this chance to salute all the players that tried this champion as a support for no reason. In Challenger, Zed is a very popular pick that can turn the tides of the game once you get going. The recent changes didn't impact much the Ravenous Hydra. Rushing this item will give you a huge boost in pushing and dueling. It seems that upgrading your living shadow second is the optimal path in this patch. One note to remember, Prowler Claws makes Zed a fearsome assassin with infinite mobility. In top lane, Zed isn't a hot pick, but you can still pull it off if you survive the early game. As top laner, you will need all your mechanics and skills to endure the camp and the dive, since this champion isn't tanky by nature. Remember, Zed can win any 1v1 if you play your cards correctly. If the enemy jungler ignores you, use this chance and abuse the enemy top laner. As a jungler, Zed doesn't have any crowd control except his slow on Shadow Slash and his passive that does extra damage to monsters below a certain threshold. But, as a jungler, your main role is to roam and kill or ambush enemy laners, and that is exactly the job of an assassin. You simply start from your red and full clear to your bot lane. If you have any chance, you'll find a double kill waiting for you. Otherwise, repeat this process until you develop a smell of where kills are waiting for you. Remember, your role isn't winning the lane for others, but it is destroying anything that opposes your way of winning the game. This is it for today's video. Let me know what you think in the comments. Take care.